I got? Oh, it's my stun gun. I don't need that. I don't need that. I got my shotgun here. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I'm not using assault rifles. I remember. Um, which one I got on? The boost? I need the battle joint for sure. I don't know if we're gonna use it yet. I don't know how the lay of the land. Maybe I'll just bring another shotgun. That shit's not gonna be close though. It's like a waste of time. I'll bring one. As soon as I feel like I don't need it, I'm not using it. Get one of those. I'm using a regular grenade launcher. want to use that too. Let me take a shit before, cause I ain't trying to. Let's get it. Um, yeah, I want to fight with this mask on. I don't think I fought with this mask on before. And I've never used this. I'm just gonna use it. I'm off of it.
The Magellan is a sitting duck right now. Head out and engage the enemy so we can get some breathing room here. Bloody hell! The Magellan's in a bad way.
Oh boy. supposed to avoid this?
Engaging. Sam, you need to fight off. Let ghost me. The Magellan can't take much more. The Magellan's taking damage. Sam, I need you to keep that thing distracted. Opening fire now. Hold on, I got your back.
Are you injured, Sam?
What the fuck, bro? This shit is like... not responding to any of this.
Leave him alone.
I'm not understanding. Any of this shit.
Leave him alone.
I'm pissing on this shit with fucking...
Hurry, Sam! That must have done something.
Just like that, Sam.
The Magellan's taking damage. Sam, I need you to keep that thing distracted.
Yeah, it's like... not responding to any of those attacks.
Opening fire now. Engaging.
Are you injured, Sam?
Leave him alone. Opening fire now.
What? Bro, it's right there. You be taking this long.
Engaging.
boy, that must hurt.
Opening fire now.
Are you okay, Sam?
Leave him alone. Opening fire now. Engaging. Leave him alone.
How?
I'm here. Cardiac arrest imminent. That's just brilliant.
Where is the other one? The movement is so bad.
Opening fire now.
Sam, you have to fight that
That
thing.
one hurt.
Don't let it
Fast
harm the
This
Magellan.
is moving so,
Good on
bro.
you,
That shit
Sam.
cannot move that much.
Just
The
like that,
Magellan's
Sam.
taking damage. Sam, I need you to keep that thing distracted. Engage.
What? It fell.
Leave him alone. Engaging.
What? He's not fucking.
Opening fire now.
What?
Leave him alone. Opening fire now.
Why is it skiing so much?
Engaging. Now, Sam. Shoot him. Leave him alone.
Just like that, Sam.
That must have done something.
Opening fire now.
Save us, Sam!
The Magellan's in a bad way. Keep it together, old girl. Engaging. Leave him alone. Engaging.
What? It's blocking his arms. What the fuck is that bullshit, bro? How am I supposed to even get this shit?
Leave him alone.
Great job, Sam. The only reason we're still alive is because you were here to save us. Come back to the ship. You've earned yourself a rest. Good morning, Sam. I understand that your room didn't suffer any major damage. Unfortunately, the rest of the DHV Magellan wasn't so lucky. The ship is unable to travel in its current state, but Tarman's doing his best to get us back in action. I'm about to leave to pick up some supplies for repairs. When you're ready to head out, I suggest you head to the bridge and get Tarman to brief you on the situation. Afterwards, check the ship's delivery terminal to find out which part of the continent you'll need to link up next. The show must go on, after all.
That boss was terrible.
The entire crew is working hard to get the ship in working order. So let's follow their lead and do what we have to do.
That caution tape shit. cool. Put on that hood. That's cool.
So, how's everything looking?
We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary. The nav console I use to read the tar currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
Carmen. You came to visit me in my room.
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect, form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go. I'll see you later.
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out? So excited. She's here. Oh, there's Fragile. Okay. Let's get going.
Hey, be safe out there.
Thank you.
What if you run into trouble on the way?
We'll be fine. Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
You two be all right?
We all have dreams. No need to worry about us. And we're tougher than you, too. Right. So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again. Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot. Though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage. And during this period, you'll need to operate without our support. Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that. I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just gonna take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
Yeah, it's a BT area. Knew it. Yeah, this is when I skated all the way down and passed through all that shit super quick. I remember. Those. Have enough carriers, I guess, enough storage. Need a boost because that one's broken. Have a Boca, level 3. Have thermal pads. An oxygen mask. Have a stun gun, have a sticky. Four of those, two of those. Two of those, one of those, one of those. Climb an anchor. I don't got no sticky gun or nothing.
Good as new to me.
Oh, nothing on my body? No skeleton? Oh, no, no, no. Put the arm. So assault rifles. That had to be what it was. It's a blood grenade. Backpack.
Nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
It's over.